Hello everyone, my name is Warby. I'm a product manager with Palo Alto Networks, and today I'd like to talk to you about our Prisma Access architecture and the benefits of our recent cloud expansion that we just rolled out. First up, I just want to do a quick overview of Prisma Access. Basically what we have is a cloud delivered service that gets enterprise grade security close to the users, close to where they need it. It avoids the traditional solutions of many different point products and all the complexity and management issues that brings, as well as it avoids the performance issue of hairpinning all the traffic back to a corporate location with an enterprise level of security. So in this case, no matter where the users are, even worldwide, there is a Prisma Access present somewhere near where they are, and they get very high performance, very good enterprise grade security without, again, having to backhaul or somehow bring that traffic back to a headquarters for security. Prisma Access comes today with all of the features enabled, including our app ID, user ID, threat prevention, URL filtering. It also comes with Wildfire for sandbox protection, for protection against unknown threats. And all of this can be integrated with our Cortex, Data Lake, and XDR products as well. So what I want to talk about specifically is how we recently took our Prisma Access service and increased the scale and the performance by expanding from our initial AWS footprint to use both AWS and Google Cloud Platform to give us a global reach and to give us a local experience for users all over the world. So in this case, for example, by leveraging the Google Cloud Platform, we can use their premium network that's worldwide with over 130 edge locations. So when a user, for example, in a branch office needs to connect to the internet, let's say a Box application, they're going to come onto the GCP premium network, if we're using the GCP compute in this example, at an edge location somewhere in the world that's very close to them. That routing happens automatically. The user or the administrator of the service doesn't need to do anything. We've already optimized the routing and the mapping from a latency perspective. They'll then ride the, in this case, GCP premium network to the closest compute for the security enforcement. And in addition, after the compute is done, it will continue on this premium network as close as possible to the destination. Google and AWS all are tier 1 providers, so they peer directly with other tier 1 providers, and there is no ISP or internet in between their network and the destination of if it's another tier 1 network. So the round trip path for the user is optimized where only a very small portion of it is on the quote unquote internet. So next up, I want to talk about how this cloud expansion and leveraging the two cloud providers gives the end users a better local experience when they're using Prisma Access. So in this example, a company has purchased Prisma Access and they have a couple employees that are going to connect to Office 365. We have a user here at a branch location, and that branch office has been onboarded to the service, and another employee is at a coffee shop, and so they're using the mobile agent to also connect to the service. It could be this user is in Italy, and let's say this user is in Spain. They're both accessing compute. The compute might be in the same physical location depending on what's the best route and lowest latency. But when the user in Italy connects to the service, when we route them to, in this case, Office 365, we give them a source IP as they emerge off of the Prisma Access service that's registered in Italy. So for applications like Office 365 that support this, they can give a welcome page that's in Italian. This other user is going to also come to the closest edge location and the closest compute, which may or may not be the same compute. But when they emerge from the service to the same Office 365 account, the same company account, we actually assign them a Spanish IP. So now they get a local experience of getting a Spanish welcome page. So as you can see, even though we have users in different countries, they're each individually getting a local experience from Prisma Access. So they're getting very high performance with low latency like I talked about, and they're getting local language support because we have a logical presence in these 100+ locations all over the world. So the users are getting the best possible experience while still getting enterprise-grade security. There's not a lot of point solutions, and there's very good performance. So I hope you found this lightboard helpful. please head to our website, paloaltonetworks.com, and you can learn more about Prisma Access. Thank you.